won't stop till I hear him say,
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CYPRX YouTube page. As always, if you're interested in learning about cryptocurrencies, commodities, indices, and foreign exchange, please go ahead and consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. In today's video breakdown, I'm going to show you all how massive of a role Ripple is going to play in the digital transformation of our financial ecosystem. Make sure that if you all enjoy deep dives and intuitive breakdowns like this, you smash that thumbs up button, help boost the YouTube algorithm. We do appreciate it. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure that you take the time to do so now. We really do appreciate it here at CYPRX. In today's video breakdown, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to first read to you all an article that I found on the internet, just breaking down what ISO 2022 is. I know that a lot of people in this crypto space are familiar with it, but for those of you individuals who aren't, this is extremely important and something definitely you need to be paying attention to. So scrolling up here, and I will link this in the description down below, you all can see ISO 222 is an international financial messaging standard used for transmitting electronic messages between financial institutions. Why is this important? Because banks and financial institutions are preparing to transition their linked payment systems from using SWIFT messages to the newer, more structured and data-rich ISO 222 financial messaging system by utilizing blockchain technology. Ladies and gentlemen, Ripple is going to play a massive role in this digital transformation, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how. By November 2023, the U.S. Federal Reserve will fully transition to ISO 222, although the MT ISO 15022 messaging system will continue to be partially used by 2025. We scroll down here, and the rest of this article reads, while the main purpose of ISO 2022 is to transform the legacy banking methods and services, it will also have a significant effect on the cryptocurrency space as well. This means that ISO 222 compliant coins and cryptocurrencies will be more prolific and gain an increased adoption rate. In turn, crypto investors and traders will reap the benefits. An ISO code that has been issued for crypto such as Bitcoin, Solana, or Ethereum means that cryptocurrency will enter the database tables of top financial services like Visa and MasterCard. While ISO has been created to standardize the bank communication system, data transmission, and messaging interfaces, it could also cause some conflicts. This is important, so pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. For example, the unofficial ISO code for Bitcoin is XBT. The X signifies that there is no specific country associated with the asset in the same way as the codes for gold, XAU, and silver, XAG, which are the ticker symbols, for gold and silver. But the BTC, which represents Bitcoin, could create a conflict because it already officially standardizes with Bhutan in ISO 4217. Below are some more examples of how cryptocurrency codes could clash with ISO current messaging systems, ISO 4217 currency identifiers. And we see down here Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Solana. For cryptocurrencies to be regarded as legitimate currencies by ISO, they need to comply with new standards in global financial systems. Additionally, they must carry an ISO code that doesn't conflict with existing codes. Sorry, I'm reading this so fast. I'm just trying to get through this information, okay? This is important, ladies and gentlemen. So the new ISO 222 standard becomes official. It's anticipated that the cryptocurrencies compliant with this versatile standard and are a part of the network will increase enormously in value. At this point, Ripple's XRP is the only cryptocurrency player officially part of the ISO 222 financial industry messaging scheme. Now, why is that sentence right there important? That's not saying that there aren't other cryptocurrencies compliant with ISO 222, but if we go over here to the payments SEG members list, ISO2022.org, you guys can go check this out. We do see that Ripple is the only cryptocurrency company mentioned on this members list. So this members list is going to play an extremely crucial part of today's video breakdown. Ladies and gentlemen, all these major countries, all right, I'm going to read them for you, and I'm going to go over some screenshots specifically showing you how not only is Ripple doing business with each and every single one of these countries, but doing business with the biggest banks in each and every single one of these countries. That is the main key takeaway from today's video breakdown. So for any individuals out there that lost faith in Ripple, that lost faith in XRP, hold tight, be patient, understand that this digital transformation is going to take time. 90% of individuals will get witted out of this market because they don't have the patience to wait and understand what Ripple's XRP is actually doing. Revolutionizing our financial industry takes time, ladies and gentlemen. It is not going to happen overnight, but it is happening behind the scenes as we speak. Be patient, sit back, relax, and enjoy this video breakdown. Watch what it is I'm about to show you all, how massive of a role Ripple is about to play. So, reading this members list, we see Australia, Austria, Bank of England. I'm going to go through this swiftly, okay? Brazil, Canada, China, Denmark, European Central Bank, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, NACHA, Netherlands, Norway, Singapore, South Africa, Sweden, Switzerland, United Kingdom, and the United States. Okay, it's roughly about 20 countries. Okay, so now coming over here to all the screenshots that I have for you all today. Remember what I said. The biggest banks in all of these countries, Ripple is doing business with. It's not just about the countries that Ripple is doing business with, but on the SEG members list for ISO 222 compliant countries, again, pay attention, the biggest banks in the area Ripple is doing business with. So I'm going to just read through these swiftly just to show you all proof is in the pudding. Do some intuitive research, do some Googling, and you will come to the conclusion that Ripple is going to play such a massive role in the future of our financial ecosystem. So biggest bank in Australia, Commonwealth Bank of Australia. We come over here, and what do we see? Australia's Commonwealth Bank, latest to experiment with Ripple. Biggest bank in Austria, Erste Group Bank. Which other pilots did Erste Group launch? We have been working with Ripple since 2016 and have developed the pilot for foreign payments. Anyone wishing to transfer money abroad in foreign currency will experience this in the future without waiting. Again, pay attention, devil's in the details, in the future. Payments SCG's members list, Bank of England. Ripple selected to participate in the Bank of England FinTech Accelerator. Google, again, pay attention. It only takes a little bit of Googling. Biggest bank in Brazil, Atuia Unibanca. I hope that I didn't pronounce that incorrectly, probably. But we come over here. Brazilians and Latin America's largest bank will use Ripple to process payments. And it says in the background, Unibanca. Biggest bank in Canada, Royal Bank of Canada. Again, just simple Google. Royal Bank of Canada endorses Ripple as future of the remittance industry. Coming over here, we see European Central Bank on the ISO 222 Universal Financial Industry Messaging Schemes list. Ripple partners with Digital Euro Association to work on CBDCs. Biggest bank in France, BNB Paribas, over $248 billion. We come over here. Ripple partner BNB Paribas to launch EFX trading engine in Singapore. Biggest bank in Germany, Deutsche Bank. Now, this one was very interesting, okay, because there was no direct correlation where Ripple had announced a partnership with Deutsche Bank, but if you go on Ripple's website, it says right here, Deutsche Bank, okay, mentions global heads of transactions banking from Deutsche Bank, Standard Chartered, Bank of America, Merrill Lynch join other noted speakers to discuss the future of correspondent banking at SIBO's conferences. And then we come over here to a PDF straight from Deutsche Bank website, which I will link in the description down below. You guys can see here, it says Deutsche Bank. And coming over here on their PDF, it directly mentions Ripple, where it says distributed ledger technology eliminates friction in cross-border payments and has the potential to reduce intermediary inefficiencies, cost, and risk. And as I've shown you guys in the past, Brad Garlinghouse stating that there are partners that he cannot directly mention or name, and this is one of them. They do not directly mention a partnership, but on a PDF on the Deutsche Bank website, it directly mentions RippleNet. So it says, for example, distributed ledger-based global payment message challenger Ripple claims that many of its more than 100 financial institutions RippleNet members are already in production with its solutions. For example, SAB has processed more than 1 billion in payments over RippleNet between Sweden and the US. Ripple experienced a banner year in 2017 in terms of customers going live, says Ashish Burla, Senior Vice President for Production Management at Ripple. And again, this is straight directly from the PDF on Deutsche Bank, okay? And again, where I got this from is where Ripple had mentioned Deutsche Bank on their platform. So coming over here, what do we see next? It says, leave no customer behind. And again, so on Ripple's website, if you go there, it says Ripple, leave no customer behind. And if you go scroll down, it mentions Deutsche Bank. What's next? Biggest bank in Italy, Intesa Sanpaolo. Coming over here, this is directly from the Ripple website. We see Ripple Intensa CEO says cost synergy opportunities. And if we scroll down, what does this article read on the Ripple website? Carlo Messina, managing director and CEO of Banca Intesa Sanpaolo in Milan, is wrestling with a specific problem. In an interview with Bloomberg, he says there are too many banks in Italy and Europe. Messina sees some consolidation happening. However, he also states that the M&A From where Ripple sits, both increasing revenues and reducing costs are possible. Payments are the foundation of all services that banks offer. Increasing revenue and decreasing costs through greater efficiency in payments with Ripple can significantly affect a bank's balance sheet. And again, this is directly coming from the CEO of the biggest bank in Italy. Moving over here, what do we see? Biggest bank in Japan, MUFG Bank. This is directly from the Ripple website. MUFG joins Ripple's global payment steering group. This is again from the ISO 222 members list. NACHA and Ripple, how are they correlated? Ripple Labs joins mainstream NACHA Financial Industry Alliance. Ripple Labs has been accepted into NACHA Payments Innovation Alliance, a nonprofit organization that oversees the ACH network. Biggest bank in the Netherlands, ING Group. Coming over here, what do we see? Dutch bank ING to implement Ripple crypto for international payments. Biggest bank in Norway, DNB Bank. Moving on, Dutch Central Bank, DCB, hails Ripple. Biggest bank in Sweden. The largest are the three big Swedish banks, Swedbank, Handelsbank, and SEB. These banks are important actors on most segments of the financial market. And what do we see? SEB partners with Ripple to use blockchain for payment transactions. And we already know this, the majority of us here. Former crypto advisor Michael Barr confirmed as top U.S. financial watchdog. The Senate approved the appointment of Barr, an ex-Ripple advisor who served in Obama's Treasury Department as the Fed's new vice chair for supervision. Moving on, biggest bank in Singapore, DBS, Development Bank of Singapore. I want to take your attention back to the website where they're not going to directly mention a partnership. You guys have to do the digging. So I want to take your attention back to Ripple's website. Okay, and we saw DBS, again, the biggest bank in Singapore. If we go to Ripple's website, it says, Swell 2019, DBS Group transformed into a 20,000 person startup company. Some main things that this individual said. This is the Swell by Ripple again. During a time of increased competition within the banking sector and fintech startups, DBS Group's CEO, a director, Piyush Gupta, helped to usher in a period of digital transformation, bringing the financial institution to the forefront of global banking leadership. After meeting with several of the major global tech giants, Gupta walked away with 5 customer-focused aspects of the company that would require digital transformation and enabled the financial institution to operate with the speed and efficiency of a tech company, acquire customers online, transact in real time, drive sticky customer behaviors, move ecosystems from pipelines to platforms, and instill the mindset that data is the new air. Prioritizing the customer journey in these 5 ways, Gupta helped DBS implement one of the world's most comprehensive bank programs encompassing a complete company culture shift and measurement framework to quantify the impact of their digital transformation. And he said, I think we've just started scratching the surface of blockchain technology, particularly tokenization. I believe you'll see the opportunity for larger digital exchanges, said Gupta, again, from the biggest bank in Singapore. He further remarked, I think blockchain will drive much more process efficiency in supply chain management. For example, we're already doing that today. And again, this is coming directly from the ripple.com website where they will not mention a direct partnership. But if we come over here again to dive a little bit deeper, this is again directly from the Ripple website. Future-proof digitizing Singapore banking for cross-border payments. Digitizing Singapore's core banking infrastructure and integrating it with the broader international community for cross-border payments is critical to the Southeast Asian nation's economic future. It's not enough to focus on the consumer-facing portion of payment stacks, said DBS Bank CEO Piyush Gupta at a conference on digital banking and financial inclusion in Singapore on Wednesday. How do banks do the entire back end process? Again, pay attention, devil's in the detail, the back end process. Understand that this is a slow and steady process that is happening behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen, that you cannot see. How do banks do the entire back end process to allow instant digital fulfillment? We are spending billions of dollars in digitizing the bank, and 90% is digitizing the middle and back end. It says it right here. They are spending billions of dollars in digitizing the bank. Ladies and gentlemen, smash that thumbs up button. I'm proving to you all that every single country on this members list, every single major bank in every single one of these countries is doing business with Ripple. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, okay, we have the biggest bank in South Africa, Standard Bank. Coming over here to finish it off, Currency Cloud. This is, again, another one of those indirect partnerships where they're not going to announce it, but Ripple is integrated. We see Currency Cloud announces partnership with Ripple to process cross-border payments on RippleNet. Well, who is a partner of Currency Cloud? Scrolling down here, we see Currency Cloud, the global leader in providing embedded B2B cross-border payments for platforms of the future, today announced a partnership with Ripple, the enterprise blockchain solution for global payments, RippleNet, Ripple's global financial payments network makes it easy for its diverse network of financial institutions worldwide to enable faster, lower cost payments around the world. Scrolling down here, we see Currency Cloud's technology is unlocking the global economy for payment platforms of the future. And who is a partner of Currency Cloud? Currency Cloud works with banks and fintechs globally, including Standard Bank South Africa. You guys see how the partnerships are not directly announced, but they are directly correlated. It is insane when you do the research. This is every single major bank in every single one of these countries on the payments SAG members list for ISO 222. Taking your attention back here, this statement, just to solidify it, the new ISO 222 standard becomes official. It's anticipated that the cryptocurrencies compliant with this versatile standard and are a part of the network will increase enormously in value. Just to solidify, at this point, Ripple's XRP is the only cryptocurrency player officially part of the ISO 222 financial industry messaging scheme. You do not see any of these other cryptocurrency companies here on this list. We see XLM, XDC, IOTA, Algo, HBAR, QNT, ADA doing business with every single major bank on this country list. Remember, Ripple is going to play a key role in the future of our financial ecosystem. Ladies and gentlemen, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you guys enjoy deep, intuitive research like this. Blessings to you all. I do appreciate the love and support. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you to buy XRP, sell XRP, or anything like that. I know what it is that I'm doing and situating myself on the correct side of the market. I hope and assume that you all are doing the same. As always, be cognizant, be aware, and I will see you guys in the next YouTube video breakdown.
Won't stop till I hear him say